my bed and kind of have this like be a chill video instead of being all professional and just like, I don't know, I just wanted it to be like two girls just conversating, or however many girls there is watching this video at this point in time. But you know, I just wanted it just to be a chill like conversation like I'll be having with my best friend, like explaining to my best friend about my journey. We are chilling in the bed with the Jess. So, baby Jess. When I was a baby, I was the cutest little thing in the world. I'm just kidding. When I was a baby, obviously my mom did my hair a lot. Mom?
Yes, I'm ready.
How did you take care of my hair when I was a baby, and what products did you use?
When you were a baby, I always kept your hair in little braids because you didn't have a lot of hair when you were a kid. So I always braid your hair up in little braids. And then, you remember how you have that picture right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I always braid your hair up in those little braids, and that helps your hair grow. And I think I used this pink cream, and it was called, I believe it's called Just For Me Kids at that time. I don't know if they still sell it. But I used to always just braid your hair, and I used a toothbrush.
Oh, the toothbrush. That's it? So no comb or anything?
A toothbrush and a little, like a little comb, just to part it.
What did you do with my baby hairs?
With your baby hair, I always used to just brush them out.
Oh, that's it?
That's probably why you have perfect baby hair now, already just built baby hair. Because I used to always just push your baby hair out.
Oh, just brush it down?
Not a lot. I didn't make like creases and all that.
Yeah. And did you put anything on it? On the baby hairs? Or they just was always like that?
Probably was some of the cream, you know, from the stuff I put on your hair. I never actually like put them on the baby hair, but you know, probably, you know, from the toothbrush and all that, it was already on there. But
and how
nothing special.
And how often did you used to do my hair? Did you have a routine, or was it just whenever it needed to be done?
Well, I did your hair every day when I had them in plaits. I just redid the plaits, but then the braids, they held up maybe like a week or two.
Oh.
And then I will redo them.
The last question is, what advice, or do you have any advice for parents who's doing their kids' hair, who needs advice?
Well, if you have a little girl or even a little boy and you want to keep their hair, you know, kind of nice or whatever, you just want to always keep it moist.
Okay.
That's it. You just want to find a good moisturizer, and you always want to keep it moist, especially for little girls.
Yeah.
You know, you always want to keep their hair moist and kind of do it, you know, if they have plaits, you know, just don't let the plaits dry out.
And to do that, you'll, like when you said redo it, you would just take the plaits out, put the moisturizer on, and whatever, twist it.
Yep, just take the plaits off, comb it, re-moisturize it, brush it back, and put it back in the plait or whatever.
Okay.
But, you know, it doesn't take that long to do that, especially if they're already parted and all that.
Oh, yeah, true. So no oils or anything like that, just the cream.
Yep, that's all I did back in the day.
So yeah, that was pretty much my hair care as a baby. So fast forward, I have to tell you guys, I am from Los Angeles, California. I stayed there until I was around 11 years old, and then I moved to Georgia. So that's just gonna be an important piece of this story. As I grew up, my mom would be the person who did my hair, like of my childhood years, and then as I got a little older, I actually started getting into modeling, and my grandma, I believe, used to work in this hair salon. She's an esthetician, and she had her own room within this hair salon, and I believe that's where I met my primary hair salon person. What do you call them? I'm blanking out here. Her name was Talia. She would pretty much take over with my hair. I mean, my mom would still do my hair every now and then, but when I wanted my hair to be straightened or if I needed my ends clipped, I would go to her. Of course, I loved it so much. I loved getting my hair done. Who didn't as a child? You know, especially back then, having straight hair was just so in. So yeah, that's what would happen. I will always get my hair straightened every now and then. Not every day, but every now and then. In that time, I don't even believe I owned a hair straightener. So whenever I would go to the salon to get my hair straightened, she would always tell me to wrap my hair and kind of just maintain it as long as I can. So I never had a other hair straightener to like re-straighten. I would just have to try to keep my hair as straight as possible until my next time I went back to the salon. So my hair was in pretty good health because I wasn't straightening it like every day, and I had somebody to help me care for my hair. And then fast forward to me around, I was like 10 or 11, we ended up moving to Georgia, and that's pretty much where a lot of things changed because I didn't have Talia. I went out to Georgia with my parents, with my family, and then my mom took over my hair. So she would use a hot comb and she would just straighten my hair whenever I wanted my hair straightened, and she would do my hair and blah blah blah. But as I got older, I wanted my hair straightened all the time because I needed my hair to be straight 24/7. Like, I didn't want no type of frizz, no type of nothing. Because you know, whenever you have your hair straightened, over time, because of the weather and just certain things, your hair would just puff up. Like, your ends would become puffy. Even my mom would take me to the Dominicans. I remember we used to live near Dominican hair salon. And if you guys know anything about Dominican hair salons, you know exactly why I'm making this face. I don't know about you, but I used to love going to the Dominicans, but also hate it at the same time because it hurt so much. I don't remember exactly why, but I feel like they used to like blow dry your hair. And over time, I don't know if I watched YouTube videos or I just discovered, hey, let me use a straightener. And then I just started doing my own hair because first of all, my mom would do my hair, and then I never wrapped my hair. That's another thing. When I had straight hair, for some reason I hated wrapping my hair, so I never did that. And I guess, I don't know, my mom did what she could, and then I just got older and I was like, I could do this myself. So that's when I came and started doing my own hair, and little did I know that was going to be the start to a disastrous journey. The journey of messing up my hair. Once I got my straightener, I loved it. I was able to straighten my hair however many times I wanted to and make sure it was straight at all times. So of course, before I went to school, I would always straighten my hair every morning. I remember every morning I would straighten my hair. Sometimes I would straighten my hair twice in the day. Like if I went to school in the morning and then I had to go somewhere later on after school, I would re-straighten it. And it would usually be like the front part of my hair because I always wanted it to be super straight. So I would keep straightening it like every single freaking day. Not to mention, I was also going through my stage of trying to find myself. And at a time, I really enjoyed like punk rock music and like the scene look. Do you guys know? I feel like that was like popular when I was in middle schoolish. I think it was middle school. But the scene look is when you would have super bone straight hair and then, gross. And then you would tease your hair like at the top. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? It was usually white girls who would do that, but I was just like, no, my hair is blah, blah, blah. I can make my hair do that. So I would literally cut in the layers myself. And then I would always try to make my hair super straight so I could be in my scene punk rock look. And it was a whole craziness, okay? You know, that was just my phase, and thank you to my mom for letting me experiment because, you know, you have to go through those stages as a child to figure out who the heck you are, who you want to be. But anyway, so I went through that whole stage of being like a punk rock girl. That made me straighten my hair even more. And then also, I really did not like my hair if it wasn't straightened. I feel like that's a story for most people. I would literally avoid any type of situation that would make my hair wet. If I got invited to a pool party or if I went to the pool with my friends, I would rarely want to even get in the pool or put my whole hair in the pool because I didn't want people to know that my hair wasn't always straight, which was crazy because I, as a child, will always get that question, and even I still get it now, but it's just crazy how when I get "Are you mixed" today and how when I got "Are you mixed" when I was younger, it meant different things to me. So back then, when, you know, when I was going through that whole stage, when people asked me, are you mixed? Or they would talk about how straight and pretty my hair was. If I'm being honest with you guys, I love the fact that people thought I was mixed, because it meant I had good hair, and I was just not educated, as educated as I am today. I was influenced by everything, you know. I'm younger, so I don't know things, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I have good hair, or yeah, my hair is naturally straight. So just living that lie just made me have to do so much. Therefore, like, every day straighten my hair, make sure that, you know, people don't see that it actually frizzes up or does whatever it does when it's not straightened. And it's just crazy to think that I really like took pride in that fake life, because that wasn't true. My hair was not naturally straight, and I was not mixed. So no, I am not mixed. I am just black, for the people who still ask me today. And I am not the same naive and, you know, slightly insecure girl I was back then. Today, I am proud to be just black, and I wouldn't want to be anything else. And to be honest, I'm happy to be an example for other black girls and women that you can rock your hair and feel beautiful in your natural hair, no matter your texture, your type, your length, or even if you're mixed or not. You just have to learn how to really take care of your hair, which you will see through the rest of this journey. Okay? And it's just sad that I took pride in that. So yeah, as you guys can see, straightening my hair every day over time. My roots were breaking off. It was very thin. My ends were just very frail. My whole hair, it was so damaged. I ended up graduating from high school. So I just wanted to come in really quick and explain that this was the first time I ever had anything like a weave in my hair. These were clip-ins that I had, and I wanted them specifically for graduation and for our graduation party after that. So after that, I never wore them again, and I still have them till this day. Yeah, I never wore them again, or never wore any weave again. That was just like my first time wearing weave. And I have nothing against weave at all. I just don't wear it for specific reasons. Personally, for me and my mom at that time were on the best terms, and then I ended up moving to my cousin's house. They lived like maybe 30 to 40 minutes away, and it was convenient because it was next to the college that I was going to. So during my transition, I think that summer when I was about to transition, I would like watch YouTube videos, and I would see girls with naturally curly hair. I would see like when they straightened their hair, how they would look, because back then, you know, obviously people with natural hair, like curly hair, would do the same thing where they would show their hair when it's straight. And I was just like, whoa, her hair looks so nice and healthy and thick when it's straight. And I would just think that, oh, wow, that's because she doesn't straighten it all the time, and she's natural sometimes. And I don't really know how I actually thought about it, but I was just so misinformed back then. And then also my grandmother was natural. She had recently became natural, and she would always tell me about her hair and how many compliments she would get, and how her hair was changing and getting healthier. And I actually liked her because she rocked like a mini curls, and I liked that. I was influenced by that because I do look up to my grandmother. I mean, my grandmother have a very close relationship, so you know, she will always tell me about her experience, and I will ask her questions, while also I will be looking sometimes on YouTube and seeing some girls like Bree Hall. I remember she was like the main person that I watched, and I was so influenced by her hair. And then also, I think I will mention it to my boyfriend, and I think as I was trying to figure it out, I think I like decided to give my hair a break one day. One day just wearing my hair natural without straightening it, and he was complimenting me so much that day, and he was just making me feel so good about my hair. And I was just like, wow, I think that really influenced me, because it's like, you know, if my boyfriend accepted, I don't know, just like all those forces, all those with my grandma, watching people on YouTube, or watching Bree Hall on YouTube, and then my boyfriend really telling me like, you know, you should rock your natural hair sometime, like do that more often. And that made me feel really good, because I was already thinking about it. It kind of made me like, you know what, yeah, maybe I should try it. So yeah, I did that. And that's when it started. So I actually, after looking at the pictures, I didn't even realize that I went back and forth a lot in the beginning. So when I decided that I wanted to try out being natural, I did still straighten my hair every now and then. As you can see in the pictures, I would rock my natural look, but then I'll go back to straightening my hair, then I would rock my natural look, then go back to straightening my hair. And honestly, my hair was changing, but not really, because I would just keep on straightening it. And it took me a while to realize that I just needed to cut the straightener out of my life forever, or at least for some years. So that's what I did. Eventually I decided, I don't remember what it was that made me realize. I think maybe just watching more videos and becoming more informed with natural hair and watching other people's natural hair journey. I just realized that I needed to get rid of heat altogether. I literally, because I was obsessed with straightening my hair, it was a legit obsession, sickness. I think one time my friend wanted to borrow my hair straightener. I was like, here, keep it. Don't give it to me. He didn't live anywhere close to me, so I was like, keep it. I'm trying to do this natural hair journey, and that will help me out so I can never straighten my hair again, pretty much. So that kind of helped me, because it's like, even if I wanted to straighten my hair, I didn't have a hair straightener, and I sure wasn't about to buy one because I didn't have money for that. So that's what helped me stop straightening my hair. And that's when my journey began. Okay, I had to get some agua because my mouth was getting dry. By the way, I played back this video and my stomach was looking all like a ball, looking all, you know, because I was like laying like this, and obviously when I hunch over, my stomach, my belly is like, girl, and I didn't even shave it. Oh, this is the worst day to wear this. Okay, anyways, I guess I'll put it over like this. Because when I'm hunched over, it's just gonna be looking all hunched over, which is okay, but I just want you guys to pay attention to this and I'm my roly belly. So I ended up stopping straightening my hair altogether, and I just started taking care of it, or doing whatever I thought was taking care of it. Honestly, I didn't really do like much hair care. It wasn't like I was doing deep conditioners and putting leave-in conditioner. I didn't really know about my hair, but I just knew that I had to cut out heat. So I did that, and obviously I would wash my hair with like whatever shampoo. I didn't even have like a natural shampoo. And then I would use a regular conditioner. I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest. I just knew that cutting heat, just that alone, made a drastic change. And then I think I got to the point to where a lot of you I know are probably at the stage, or were at the stage where you get to the point to where you're like, I don't know what to do with my natural hair. I don't know how to style it. So of course me, I didn't mention this before, but I used to always love doing my hair. I think hair and hairstyles, I just really enjoyed it because I'm already a creative person. So I just loved trying to find different ways to style my hair. Even when I had straight hair, I would do certain styles to my hair that I always get compliments for. It's just really crazy to think that now, I never would have thought that I would be doing hairstyles on my natural hair. But yeah, so I've always really been into finding cool and different ways to wear your hair. Okay, so this is pretty much a few moments before I decided to start a channel. I was looking through YouTube and I was looking at hairstyles, and I noticed every time I find like hairstyles, the most creative or nice looking ones, they were shown on a person with straight hair. And then when I would look up cute or creative hairstyles for naturally curly hair, I would see the same styles, like the bun or the puff or stuff like that. Excuse me. Yeah, so I kind of was like, one day I thought like, what if I decided to try one of those styles that I saw on a person with straight hair on my hair? And I did it, and it turned out really cute. And actually, it wasn't just on people with straight hair, but it was on people with wavy hair, just different curl patterns than I had, or different hair types, patterns. And I would just try it on my hair. I feel like some people would probably look at other hairstyles done on somebody else's hair type back then and think, oh, my hair wouldn't be able to do that. But I was like, I'm gonna see if my hair would work with that style. So I was in college, just figuring out my hair. I was just rocking my little fro. Honestly, I felt cute because, again, My grandma would encourage me, like she would see me with it and she would be so proud of me, and I would show her pictures or something like that, and she would always like talk good about it and just encourage me. And we were both natural, so it was like, oh, I'm natural with my grandma. And then my boyfriend, on top of that, he would compliment me and he would make me feel good in it. So I felt like because I had all of that support, I didn't mind going out with my curly fro. And if anybody else had a problem with it, I didn't really care, because I thought, according to my grandma and my boyfriend, that I looked bomb. My mom, on the other hand, she was supportive, but I feel like she didn't necessarily understand it because she knew me for being the girl with straight hair, or wanted to like love me to straighten my hair all the time. She would support me, but I do feel like she was like, how long is she gonna be? Like, is this a phase or something? Like, she never told me that, but I kind of feel like she thought like maybe it was gonna be a phase or something like that, or she was still trying to understand why I even wanted to like do that. I feel like that's what helped me in my beginning. Like, I know a lot of you guys say like when you're starting your natural hair journey, it's like hard for you because, you know, your hair is transitioning, your hair is changing. But I don't know, I just felt really good about it, because I was in the back of my head, I was like, oh, my hair is just gonna be so nice. I'm realizing that I think I started off going natural because I wanted to get my hair healthy again so I could start straightening it again. That was my goal, so my hair could look fuller and longer when I straighten it. But then obviously down the road, as I stayed natural, eventually I just decided that that wasn't going to be my end goal anymore, and I didn't really need to straighten my hair. But my main hairstyle was pretty much, because I had a lot of damaged ends in the front and I did not want to do the big chop. Like, I knew, I had my mind set that I was not doing the big chop. I'll always watch videos, and literally every natural hair person that I watched said they did the big chop at some point, but I was like, big chop for who? Not me. Like, I was just like, whatever, y'all can do that, but my hair is gonna be different. I'm just gonna keep heat off my hair for so long, and my heat damage is gonna go away. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was in for a rude awakening later on, but we're gonna get to that. But yeah, so I had a lot of damaged ends, and you know how your hair is in an awkward stage where some parts of your hair is curled, some parts of your hair is all straight. Usually it'll be this part, because this was the most damaged part, because remember I said I will always re-straighten this area. So I would do a lot of twists in the front. As you guys can see, most of my hairstyles involve twists in the front, and my twists have come a long way, let me tell you, because I didn't even know anything about putting gel on your hair or doing all that. So a lot of my twists look kind of cray-cray, but it's okay. So you guys see, I started from somewhere. I wasn't always like how I am now as far as with how I do my styles, and I didn't even use that much hair product in my hair. My main transitioning styles was twist in the front, hair up in a bun, a high bun or a high puff, and that's pretty much what I rocked, or a twist in a half up, half down, or a twist in the back just being out, like just being in a puff. That was pretty much my main styles that I wore during my transitioning stage, until I just decided to try a few other styles. And then as my damaged hair started growing out, I was able to do a little more to my hair. I'm looking on my computer right now, because again, I didn't write anything down, so everything's coming off of just the top of my head. And then on October 15, 2016, I worked up a lot of courage to finally post my first ever video on JessCreationss page. Yay! I remember watching that video or that movie. I used to love that movie because I used to love Christina Milian's curls. If you guys haven't seen that movie, I used to be obsessed with her whole look. I wanted to be her. I wanted to look like her. I wanted my curls, my hair to look like her. And she was kind of my natural hair influence, even though little did I know, like, her hair was a whole different type of curl pattern, texture, all that stuff than mine was. She did do a lot of cute hairstyles in that movie, And so I decided, hey, why not? I think I looked it up. Like, Love Don't Cost a Thing or Christina Milian inspired natural hairstyles, and I didn't see much. So I was like, oh, okay. So I pretty much just replicated her styles. As you can see, it was a A for effort, but I don't think it looked anywhere close to her actual style. I kind of just did my own twist. You can see my baby hairs look different and just my whole twist. You see, it's okay. If you're currently at this stage, it's okay. Like, you improve over time. Oh, after that, I think I had straightened my hair again. I think it was like maybe the first year. I had straightened my hair maybe once or twice, and the second year of me being natural, maybe I had straightened it again once. After the third year, I think that's when I stopped straightening my hair altogether. Sorry, I'm backtracking. I'm trying to figure it out. At one point, again, like I said, I was just being natural, so my hair could get healthier and thicker and fuller so it could look good when I straightened it. But I kind of felt really good, and I felt very happy with the fact that I didn't have to put up this fake persona anymore. Like, oh, like go out and be like fake and make people think that the hair that they were seeing was my natural hair. It kind of felt good to just be free in my own hair, you know? Like, it really felt empowering. Honestly, it made me have so much more confidence, even though, you know, my hair wasn't the healthiest back then. It was still in the process of transitioning, but I just really felt good. And again, maybe it's because I had the support around me. And also, I honestly feel like the fact that I would try different hairstyles every now and then, because at first I didn't do that much. As you can see, I did a lot of twists and just simple hairstyles, but then as I got, like, maybe after the first to second year, I decided to really start trying different styles, and it just made natural hair fun. And then also being on YouTube and making an impact on other people, you know, and it was just like natural hair was a fun journey. And honestly, I didn't really care about straightening my hair ever again. But then I realized at one point that I was just mainly like, I was getting results, but my hair wasn't like as healthy as it should have been. Like, I felt like I was doing this channel and I was showing you guys a lot of cute hairstyles, but I wasn't really taking care of my hair as best as I could have. You know, like, my hair was still growing because thankfully I didn't put that much heat in it, but I didn't have a actual set natural hair routine. All I knew was just hairstyles. Although hairstyles are amazing, if you're gonna do hairstyles, you gotta make sure that you're actually taking care of your hair as well. And that should be first. That should be your priority. And hairstyles should just be something after. Yeah, I don't know if it's because maybe I was watching other videos, or I don't know, I just decided to get a little, oh my gosh, it's raining? Are you serious right now? My mom was supposed to be coming here because I don't think she's gonna come. Yeah, so I think it's because I was trying to become more educated in my hair, and then I think I would watch other curly hair YouTubers and just feel like I honestly was missing hair care. I think I would also get comments like, oh, my ends look very damaged, and I don't know. I don't remember what I was going through my head, but I feel like I was just doing a little more research and having healthier hair, and I feel like although my hair was starting to get healthy, it could have been a lot better, and I could have been taking care of it a lot better, because all I was really focusing on was just making sure I didn't have any heat, and then also I was just obsessed with doing hairstyles. So, and because I saw it was helping a lot of people too, so I kind of got lost in that, and I kind of forgot that, hey, like, I need to actually take care of my hair too. That's when I started learning more about deep conditioning and creating a hair routine, a hair regimen, a weekly and monthly regimen, and all that stuff. So I started to do that, and then eventually, last year, it took me 4 freaking years later. Remember when I was watching in the beginning of my natural hair journey, when I watched a lot of girls and they were doing the big chop, and I was just like,
whatever, like, they can do a big chop, but I'm just gonna let my heat grow out.
honey, I realized that your heat damage is not irreversible, okay? The only way to get rid of it is to cut it, okay? And it took me 4 years to realize that. And also, I wasn't even clipping my ends at all. Like, I rarely clip my ends, so I was just like not really taking care of my hair that much. So although again, like, it was growing, it just wasn't as healthy as it should have been for me being natural for that long. Yeah, last year, 4th year of being natural, was like my year of discovering or really taking care of my hair, the health of my hair. And I did a lot of protective hairstyles on my 4th year, and I did trim my hair, and I was doing a lot of deep conditioning and moisturizing and getting more informed with that. And yeah, so my hair looked really good after I did my first chop. And I actually watched Natural 85, I think that's her, and she helped me cut my hair on my own because I knew I probably should have went to a stylist, but it was just more convenient for me to try to cut my hair. I like to do things myself. So, and plus I'm kind of scared of going to the hair salon because it just, you hear a lot of naturals on YouTube, their stories of going to a bad salon and they cut your hair too, blah blah blah. So I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna just try to learn how to cut my own hair. Also, as far as finding hair products, I also get that question a lot. How was I able to find hair products? I learned everything that I know from natural hair, besides just experimenting on my hair, through YouTube and Google. YouTube and Google are gonna be your best friends. It also really helps to learn about your hair. And this is another thing that I did not mention in the video because I forgot, but this is something super important. Before you do anything, learn about your hair. Not even just your hair type. You hear that most of the time, but it's more to it than hair type. Learn about your hair porosity, which I've been learning is very important. Learn about your hair density. Just learn about things like that, and that will help you figure out what products work best in your hair, what techniques work best for your hair. Also, I'll have some links in the description box for you to check out. That's helped me kind of learn more about my hair. There's also a quiz. If you haven't been putting that as a priority, put that as a priority, because you can watch a whole bunch of videos, but if you do not actually know about your hair, specifically your hair, not the person you watching video, but your hair specifically, you will not be able to get your best results because you will not know what works best for your hair if you don't know about your hair. So just keep that in mind. And nowadays, Instagram is a really good outlet for that. But back then, Instagram wasn't really popping like that much, and I wasn't even on Instagram. So YouTube and Google helped me. Whenever I wanted to find a product, I would just literally look up top-rated products of that year, of top-rated natural hair products, or top-rated wash and go products, or top-rated creams, gels, top-rated whatever, or look at the reviews of different products before I went to go buy it. And that usually helped me find my products. And also, for me, it sucks because there's a lot of products, and this is probably why you guys don't see me try that many products besides the fact that I'm cheap. I am allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, and a lot of products have almond oil in it and just other oil, like tree nut oils. A lot of products use like almond oil or macadamia nut oil, and it sucks because I can't use that because I'm allergic to it. Pretty much my allergy is, if I ever were to consume any tree nut or peanut, my throat can swell up and, you know, it'll just be bad. Yeah, I could potentially die. And if I don't have an EpiPen, I have to carry an EpiPen around with me and stuff like that. So although I won't be eating the hair products, it's just the fact that I could have a reaction on my scalp. I don't know if my allergy is that severe, but I sure don't want to find out. And also, like, I don't know, it's just, I just have to stay away from it. So it really sucks for me trying to find certain hair products. That's why when I find one, I usually am able to stick to it because, yeah, there's just a lot of nice hair products too, like great hair products that I would love to try, but it just has almond oil or macadamia nut oil. So curly hair products, can you guys look out for the people who have nut allergies, please? Because your girl be struggling, for real, okay? And now we're 5 years later, right now, today, and this is what we have. Yellow. If you guys didn't learn anything from this video, it would just be that the moment I started enjoying my natural hair journey was when I stopped worrying about growth. When I stopped obsessing about my hair growing, and when I stopped comparing my hair to other people. That's when I was able to really just soak in my journey and just have fun and accept my hair for how it is gonna be. And a lot of you may look at my hair and be like, oh, easy for you to say because your hair is like this and blah, blah, blah. But even my hair is not the standard, like, beautified curl type of, you know, there's girls with looser curls than mine. But that's just, I'm so over that. Your main goal is just for health. And I know you guys hear that a lot, but honestly, health is so important. That's it. That should be your main goal. And I started off a little rocky with just wanting my hair to be thick and longer so I could end up straightening it. And then also I just was focusing on hairstyles at one point, and that wasn't like, no, like it was fun because I was able to try so many hairstyles, but my hair, obviously also doing a lot of hairstyles on your hair can damage your hair, especially in the beginning. I would not advise, like, as you're transitioning, to do a lot of hairstyles on your hair. Again, I will say focus on hair health first. Make sure you get a routine together. Make sure that you're taking care of your hair first. And then every now and then, if you want to switch it up, you can try a style. And I would say in the beginning, stay away from styles with rubber bands. I know I've done some rubber band hairstyles, and they're cute and all, but for me, even for me, with me being at this point in my journey, I don't keep those styles in for that long. I only keep them in for maybe 2-3 days max sometimes, because rubber bands are tugging on your hair and on your scalp, which can, you know, cause tangles and just pull out your hair and stuff like that. So styles are cute to do, but they are an accessory, okay? They aren't the main full course. You feel me? You just need to change your mindset when it comes to the natural hair journey and just make it a lifestyle and just focus on your own hair. You just have to become confident with that in how your hair is, whether it's whatever type or however short or however long. Just do that, please. And find people around you who supports that too. And just be patient, you know? Again, I know a lot of these videos you guys see the same things over again because it is the same thing. It's just patience and patience and patience. Just learn about your hair, have fun, stop comparing your hair to everybody else's, please. It's not gonna do you any good, and you're gonna just end up not enjoying your natural hair journey. Now, if you're still watching, you are amazing, and much love to you, for real, for real. Like, that means that this video was very helpful for you, hopefully. And also, so I'm gonna be doing a surprise giveaway. If you're still watching till this point, lucky you. Make sure you go to the description box below to check out the rules for this giveaway. Hey, okay. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone who's been supporting me since I got on YouTube. Just know to have fun in your hair journey. Stop comparing yourself to other girls with curly hair. And stop obsessing over growth. And be consistent. And make sure that you have a weekly and monthly regimen for your hair. And make sure you're doing it consistently. And make sure that you're getting trims regularly. And make sure you have fun trying out the hairstyles that I do too. And make sure, yeah. Okay. Much love to you guys. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe right now. Please turn on your notifications if you haven't. Matter of fact, just like the video. If you like this video, like the video, share with other people who are considering going natural or within the natural hair journey and maybe need some guidance, or, you know. I'm just acting weird at this point. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Alrighty. Much love to everyone, and I will see you really soon in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye, Felicia.